Zelda.
Oh really? I haven't seen much of
Yeah,
this.
he's I think he won a pool at Kickstart with Zelda before, so
Nice.
he's definitely got some things he can sandbag with. But in this case, he's going with the Puff.
Yes, this is a slow matchup, and I think it's I think it's Puff favored, but it's not much.
Yeah, it's definitely not like super bad because Samus does have like long-reaching tilts and options that can cover a lot of like Jigglypuff space.
Okay. I think this Chaindog is not particularly familiar with the matchup though. Because in that situation where he just hit Jigglypuff off stage, the first thing he should have done was just charge a charge shot.
Yeah.
Because like, it's not so much about hitting it, it's just about having it. Like the threat of it kind of disables a lot of the movement for Jiggs. You know, they want to just float out and throw aerials near you, fade in with the back air, fade back out.
Yeah.
If you've got the potential to just put this huge charge shot in their space,
there's nowhere
they
for
can't do
them
that.
to retreat to.
Exactly. It's kind of like disabling their zoning. And it's like, if you just take away that, one of their biggest tools, like you can fight people honestly, and you can find your openings much better. So yeah, I'd really like to see Chaindog, when he gets an opportunity, he hits Jiggs away, like take advantage of that, charge up the charge shot.
Yeah. Alright, Manyula's gone in center stage. This is always bad use for Samus.
Yeah.
Not with great rolls, so it's definitely risky for her to try and like roll in or like wave dash in against Puff.
Yeah. Chaindog, he's got quite a few grabs in this game, which quite surprised me, but he's hit, I think, 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4,
yeah,
so...
he's definitely got a good ratio on the grabs, but once he misses one, that's a really terrible news against Jigglypuff. You can definitely punish it with rest.
Yes. Yeah, it's something I'd like to see maybe Chaindog just reeling it back a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they've worked so far, but it's like, okay, if you do the next one and it hits, you get like 10%. You do the next one, it hits, maybe you got 20% total, but as soon as one misses, you just lose a stock, basically. And it's like, the risk reward is just not in your favor, you keep doing it. Obviously, that's a different situation. That was like a full punish.
Also, I don't think it's really possible to get big punishes off of the grabs as Samus. Because like, the most you're going to get is probably like a down throw in there or something. And that's not really worth it against Puff.
Yeah,
in terms of the risk reward, it's just not very good.
Yeah. In that instance where he pounded Samus' shield, like, he could have got like a wave dash down forward smash or something, or like nair out shield, you know, which would have been probably more free fall than this. So yeah, now he's got this charge shot, right? Oh, he just wasted it. He just wasted it.
Yeah. I think I would like to see him use more missiles, for one thing, because he's like trying to play up in Puff's face quite a lot.
Yes.
Which is, I'm not sure if it's really that achievable for Samus. She has like okay tilts and so on, but like in terms of range, Puff just is simply better and has the ability to drift out and so on. So it's kind of risky.
Yeah, so Manyula kind of messed up the edge guard there. He expected a tether and he got on up B, but then Chaindog ended up dying anyway.
Oh, gets that F smash with bad DI from Manyula.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
That's just depressing.
Crouch cancel the fair and then Dunzo.
Yeah, you always have to be aware of that. You know, crouch cancel rest, definitely something which some people just get hit by. They're not expecting it ever. You definitely don't see like some like top players like Hungrybox. He's not much of a crouch cancel wrestler.
Yeah. We saw him playing against Plup Sheik that time.
Yeah.
Like he ate 2 hits of a down smash and then just rests him. Like, Jig, the crouch cancel the rest out of crouch cancel is a super strong option.
Yeah. Now, I'm seeing Chaindog do a lot of dash attacks, and I think it would be fair to say that that can be rested out of shield.
Yes. I think also he needs to, I think Chaindog needs to work on his tournament mentality. Well, I saw him play against Prof earlier, I don't know whether you were watching it, I was commentating it. And he's just, like, there's a lot of things he was going for and like a lot of things he missed. It's like, I know this guy would have hit on any other box, but he's just like too nervous because of who he was playing against. And like, there he got a rest punish on Jiggs and he forward tilted in. It's like, you know, how has this happened, you know?
Oh dear. But in the end, it achieves nothing.
Yeah. He could have, Manyula could have got punished there, but it's the same thing again. I think Chaindog's just playing a bit too scared.
Yeah, there's a little too much respect.
Yes. Yeah.
And like, I'm not sure if it's entirely warranted because last game, ultimately, even though like Manyula hit him with a few options that he wasn't expecting and definitely perhaps like embarrassed him in some spots, it was like still a pretty close game, so I would expect him to possibly like be a little less respectful than he is right now.
Yeah. No, I think it's kind of gives me the impression because of this that I reckon these guys might have played a couple times before, and that's what's left the impression in his head, in Chaindog's head, that this is going to be a difficult match. And it's gotten, they were chatting before the game as well, but it's kind of just gotten a bit more out of control.
Yeah.
Way more in Manyula's favour.
Again, we see the Samus forward air from the ledge, and Manyula very ready for it.
Yeah. Basic forward air, 18%. That's no joke actually, though, against
Yeah,
Jiggs.
it definitely does quite a lot of damage.
Then again, you see he had the read on the forward smash on the roll in, but just drops it too late.
Up tilt, not going to lead to anything other than a juggle, I guess.
Yeah. Samus managed to come down with an air. Like, it's a common tool, you know, goes for it again. It's like one of her best downward hitboxes. Like, obviously there's down air, but an air just lasts for such a long time.
Yeah.
And if you like fast forward with it, cover a lot of space.
Still extremely punishable.
Yeah, obviously, it's just like not doing an aerials can be just as bad. So.
Yeah, too close to the stage to go for the tether.
Yeah, and I mean, it looked like it was meant to be a ledge dash originally. Tries to back up strats with the tether, but not there. Ooh, could have been ledge or rest even if Manyula was looking for it. Chaindog's getting really punished right now.
Yeah, he gets the nair.
Straight nair cleans up. Manyula like sort of lost himself a bit, but this is really tough for Samus. You can't like trade anymore.
This is pretty over.
I wouldn't be surprised if Manyula's going for a rest or something to finish off, honestly, you know.
It looks like he's definitely scheming more than actually trying to punish the options that are coming out.
Yeah.
So, and we have fast fall to miss your tether and die.
Yeah. So yeah, clean up 2-0 for Manyula. As expected, I think we'd say, you know.
Once again, I'm not sure if it was necessarily a bad performance by Chaindog, but he definitely